Welcome to today's briefing on accelerating AI adoption in the enterprise. In this session, we'll explore how to measure and drive user adoption of AI tools to realize true business value. The focus is on actionable metrics and change management strategies that ensure your AI investments pay off. As an authoritative voice in AI strategy, HI-GTM will guide you through industry benchmarks and best practices to boost employee buy-in. Let's go. Simply put, deploying AI technology alone doesn't guarantee results. Employees must actually use it. Studies show that despite heavy investments, only 26% of companies have fully realized AI's value at scale. The primary differentiator is user adoption. If your workforce isn't on board, AI tools sit idle or underutilized, and potential ROI evaporates. On the flip side, when employees engage deeply, we see significant productivity boosts and cost savings. This is why tracking adoption metrics and actively managing the human side of AI implementation is mission critical. It ensures that AI initiatives translate into business outcomes like efficiency, revenue growth, and competitive advantage. Enterprises today use a range of AI-driven tools, from advanced analytics dashboards to robotic process automation and AI chatbots. For each, we need specific adoption metrics. Take RPA. How many workflows are employees automating? And are those bots completing tasks successfully? For BI platforms infused with AI, we look at login frequency and how often predictive features are used. With conversational AI, important metrics include the number of employee queries the bot handles and the completion rate of those interactions. Are employees getting answers without needing a human? For example, many companies are now deploying generative AI like OpenAI's ChatGPT via MS Azure. Interestingly, 53% of IT decision-makers plan to adopt ChatGPT at work. Tracking usage trends of these assistants and feedback is key. One metric of success: GitHub's Copilot Coding AI reports 88% of users feel more productive, indicating strong user value. In summary, identify the core AI platforms in your organization and establish metrics that capture how and how much employees use them. We focus on a handful of key adoption metrics. Active users. How many unique employees use the AI solution in a given day or month? High daily active usage means the tool is becoming integral to workflows. Engagement rate goes a level deeper, measuring how frequently users engage and for how long. For instance, average sessions per user per week indicates if the tool is part of routine work. Onboarding completion is an early indicator. What proportion of targeted users have completed training or initial setup? If that's low, adoption will lag. Next, we track usage trends. Are active users increasing each month? Or did we see an early spike, then a decline, which could signal novelty wore off or issues appeared? A high drop-off rate, users trying the tool once then abandoning it, is a red flag. Finally, link usage to outcomes. E.g., what percentage of customer inquiries does our AI chatbot resolve end-to-end, completion rate? How much time does an automated process save employees? And collect user satisfaction data, surveys or net promoter scores for the tool. These outcome metrics tie adoption to business value. By monitoring these, we can diagnose adoption health and intervene early if something is amiss. Technology implementation is only half the battle. The other half is winning hearts and minds. Successful AI adoption is anchored in change management. First, leadership buy-in. When the C-suite visibly supports and participates in the AI rollout, it legitimizes the change. Leaders should articulate a clear vision of how AI will transform the business and improve daily work. This alignment is motivating for teams. Second, communication and building trust. We must proactively address the common fears. Will AI take my job? Will it make my work harder? Open forums, emails from leadership, and policies on responsible AI use all reassure the team. Show that AI is a tool to empower them, not replace them. Third, training. Invest heavily in upskilling your workforce. Offer hands-on workshops, tutorials, and continuous learning so employees feel confident with the new tools. Make support readily available, help desks, AI buddies, etc. If people struggle silently, adoption suffers. Lastly, use incentives and champions to catalyze change. Identify early adopters in each department to act as internal evangelists and peer mentors. Recognize and reward teams that find innovative ways to use AI. This could be as simple as shoutouts in meetings, or as structured as including adoption goals and performance metrics. For example, celebrating an early win. Our customer support bot resolved 1,000 tickets this week. Great job, team. Creates positive momentum. By combining these change levers, top-down vision, clear communication, robust training, and bottom-up advocacy, we create an environment where employees are bought in and excited to use AI. It's insightful to benchmark AI adoption across industries. Financial services and tech sectors have been front-runners. Roughly half of financial firms have deployed AI in a meaningful way, using it for things like fraud detection and automated trading. They've invested for years, and it shows in their maturity. Manufacturing is rapidly catching up. Over 70% of manufacturers report using AI in operations, largely in robotics, predictive maintenance, and quality control. That's a huge shift on factory floors, though many are still in early stages of scaling those solutions and upskilling workers. Energy and utilities companies are also heavy adopters now. About 3 in 4 are implementing or experimenting with AI, for instance, using AI to predict equipment failures in power plants or manage energy demand. Their executives are particularly bullish on AI's near-term value. Retail, to bring it closer to home, is among the most enthusiastic. An NVIDIA industry survey in 2025 showed 89% of retail CPG companies are at least piloting AI. Use cases span from personalized marketing to supply chain optimization. Retailers that leverage AI for personalization have seen notable lifts. In fact, AI-driven personalization accounts for 22% of AI's value in retail. And importantly, 87% of retailers in that survey said AI is boosting revenue. Now, despite these bright spots, every industry has a large chunk of firms still figuring out how to scale successes beyond pilot projects. The common challenges are familiar: lack of skilled talent, data issues, and change resistance. So if your organization isn't at 50% AI adoption yet, you're not alone. But the trend is clear. All industries are moving in this direction, and fast. Being aware of these benchmarks helps us gauge where we stand and where to strive next. Listen. Even with commitment and investment, organizations often encounter similar roadblocks. Skill gaps are a top concern. Many companies simply don't have enough employees skilled in AI or data analysis. In manufacturing, for instance, nearly half of companies said a lack of in-house AI knowledge was a major barrier. This underscores why training and possibly hiring are so important. Next, data and integration issues. AI's effectiveness depends on good data and connecting to existing workflows. Legacy IT systems, siloed data sources, and poor data quality can severely slow adoption. Only about a third of manufacturers were highly confident in their data for AI, and this sentiment echoes in other industries. We need to invest in data infrastructure and governance for AI to truly work. Cultural resistance is another hurdle. People may be skeptical of AI recommendations or reluctant to change long-established processes. This is where the change management tactics we discussed come into play to build trust and enthusiasm. Finally, governance and compliance cannot be overlooked. Industries like healthcare, finance, and even consumer goods have regulations and ethical considerations. Privacy, bias, accountability around AI. If employees fear the AI as a black box or could lead the company into ethical troubles, they'll be hesitant to embrace it. Establishing clear governance, like model validation and ethical AI guidelines, helps mitigate those concerns. Recognizing these hurdles up front allows us to plan interventions, whether it's a training program to fill skill gaps or a data cleanup initiative, to keep our adoption journey on track. To wrap up the substantive content, let's highlight strategies to ensure AI adoption not only takes off but sticks and scales. First, always align AI projects with business goals. Don't do AI for AI's sake. Pick use cases that solve real pain points or open new opportunities, e.g., reducing supply chain costs, improving customer retention. When employees see AI helping achieve their objectives, their buy-in grows. Aim for some quick wins early on. Perhaps an AI tool that automates a tedious task, delivering a quick efficiency boost. We then pilot, iterate, and scale. Treat initial deployments as learning opportunities. Get feedback from users, iterate on the solution. Maybe the UI needs tweaking or additional training is needed. And when the kinks are ironed out, scale that solution to more teams or departments. Importantly, invest in people and process even more than technology. BCG research shows top AI performers allocate about 70% of effort to people, change management, 20% to data tech, and only 10% to the algorithm itself. That 70-20-10 rule underlines that success is largely about humans and workflows, not just code. So budget for training, change management, and process redesign accordingly. Finally, adopt a mindset of continuous improvement. Track adoption and impact metrics post-launch. For example, did productivity increase as expected? Use those insights to refine the approach. And absolutely celebrate successes. Every time an AI initiative hits a milestone, say, automating 1,000 hours of work or improving forecast accuracy by 15%, publicize it internally. This recognition reinforces adoption and encourages teams to find the next optimization. By following these strategies, organizations create a sustainable cycle. Pilot, prove value, scale, repeat, all while keeping the workforce engaged and empowered. HI-GTM is here to ensure your AI-driven transformation succeeds. We bring a wealth of experience both in the cutting-edge technology and the human factors that determine its success. Our team has developed a proven framework for driving adoption, starting with assessing your organization's readiness, culture, skills, infrastructure, crafting a tailored change management plan, and executing pilot-to-scale deployments. We've worked with all major AI vendors, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, IBM Watson, OpenAI's platforms, so we know the tools inside out, but remain vendor neutral, advising what fits your strategy best. Crucially, we maintain a laser focus on ROI. From day one, we define the key metrics, like those we discussed today, and set up governance to monitor them. Our approach is iterative. We don't disappear after implementation. We stick around to measure, adjust, and ensure the AI solution is delivering measurable benefits. By partnering with HI-GTM, you get not just tech installation, but end-to-end transformation support. We act as an extension of your leadership, guiding your teams through new ways of working and ensuring you capture the full value of your AI investments. As we conclude, consider what the next steps are for your organization. Take a candid look at your current AI initiatives. Do you know your user adoption metrics? Are there clear pain points why certain tools aren't fully utilized? That's the baseline assessment. From there, we invite you to engage with our experts at HI-GTM. We can collaborate on an adoption roadmap tailored to your company's culture and goals. It often starts with a strategic pilot. Identify a project that can show quick, meaningful wins and apply the best practices we discussed. Measure usage, manage change, iterate fast. Use that as a springboard for broader adoption. We are here to answer any questions and keen to discuss how these ideas can drive real results in your business. Together, we can turn AI from a buzzword into a source of sustained competitive advantage for your enterprise. Thank you, and I now welcome any questions or topics you'd like to explore further.